Oh, hey, subscribers! It's Ethan here. Let me do something for a second. Hey, MZ. Hey.
Ah! What the heck, bud?
You got a video over here. You want to keep that fans waiting?
Oh. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Hey guys. Welcome if you're new to the channel and completely new. Allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Music Clues, dual mixing DJ. And this is our resident strategist and best friend of all time, my best friend of all time, Ethan N.
I just introduced it to you before, but yes.
And welcome to the Maniaics. If you're obviously watching this video because you just stumbled upon it in a video section of our channel, then you know who we are, if you've been keeping an eye on us. But welcome to the channel for all our newbies. This video is specifically for newbies who have never seen our channel before. I've noticed we've been getting a lot more views lately, so I figured it would be a good idea to do an update video of our intro so you guys know what's going on. So yeah. Alright, well, why don't we discuss first things first what we're about. So the Maniaics is basically a subsidiary of the Go Gamers Network, which consists of the Sassy Sisters and us, and is run by my pal Easy Emily. And yeah. I'm the leader of this channel, of course, but Easy Emily oversees the network as well as the Sassy Sisters channel. So I'll leave a link in the description below to that as well. Yeah. What me and Ethan basically do on this channel is we plan to cover pretty much not just gaming, although that is going to be a primary focus, but we're also planning to cover movies, anime, cartoons. You get the general gist.
Yeah.
And all of that is on social media. All of that is gonna be here on this channel. So we plan to cover a whole bunch of variety of stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah. In fact, we have plenty of stuff coming up in terms of, speaking of which, movies. But I'll have a video on that shortly, a little bit while later, of how that works on the channel, because it's not like a review per se.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'll have Ethan introduce himself about what he likes to do and what his interests are.
Okay, so for most of it, I am mostly myself. I will be honest myself. If those of you who know me a long time, I used to be a Nintendo fan, but I still am a Nintendo. But let me tell you something. I grew up on the classic Sony's IPs like Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. Well, Jak and Daxter I didn't grow up with, but at least I'm starting to get into them. So I'm one of a classic Sony fan, but don't think I'm rest of the modern fan base. So anyway, besides the point, also, I'm into watching anime myself recently, like My Hero Academia, One Piece, or Hunter x Hunter. You get the gist of what the modern animes are, but yeah.
Indeed. Now, in terms of other game interests, Ethan is also a resident strategist, so he is one of the biggest RPG fans I know out there. And he is always wanting to try a new RPG when it comes out, although we've had to skip a recent one that me and Ethan have been so hyped to try.
The video of this recording, of course.
Yep. He is also a resident strategist, which means he knows how to come up with strategies to beat games and beat friends.
Yep.
Including yours truly.
Including the friends we clap.
Indeed. So that is basically what he likes to Ethan loves to do. Some of his other favorite series outside of that would just happen to be the Fire Emblem series, which is one of Ethan's favorites from Nintendo, and then he also likes the Spiral series as well.
Yep, of course. I like several platforms from Sony, like Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank, but Jake and Dexter, I'll get into later.
Indeed, and several other Sony IPs, but we'd be all day if we could list every single one we were interested in.
Yep.
But my name is, as you guys know, Music Clues. I am the leader of this channel. And for those who don't know, in case you couldn't tell by my logo, I am a massive Blues Clues fan. See? I am so excited for Blues 20th anniversary, which as of this video's recording is in a few days. And I am super duper excited to see what Nickelodeon has planned for the rest of the year. Yeah, so yeah, there's that. I'm also a huge Sonic fan. In fact, wearing a Sonic shirt. I'm really excited to see what the next Sonic game is like. I am looking forward to the new Sonic movie coming out and all the other stuff Sonic related to. Of course, I am also in general Sega fan nowadays. I love Super Monkey Ball. Want to get into the Yakuza series? Yeah, I'm into a lot of Sega series too, so.
Yeah, so it's kind of like me with Sony, personally. It's kind of like me with Sony, but yes.
I'm also interested in other IPs outside of that, like Pokemon, Mario, Legend of Zelda, Atlia. Yeah, there's lots of different series I love to play. So yeah. I do also love indie games. One of my biggest things is I love to play indie games. I love several recently, such as Haven by the Game Bakers and Coffee Talk, which is getting a second episode they just recently announced. Those are two of my favorite recent indies. Some other ones include the Shantae series and Shovel Knight. So yeah, I'm very excited.
Okay.
Alright. But yeah, those are some of my other favorites. Alright, right then, buddy. So I think that's about it in terms of our interests. So let's talk about what we some other questions you guys may have that I'm pretty sure you guys will ask us in the comment section below across every single video. So I figured we address them here. Okay, so first of all, do you cover retro games?
Personally, we're able to.
Yes, we do cover several retro games. Whether it's via emulation or actual consoles, that depends. But we try to do it for the actual consoles as much as we can.
Yep.
Several of the games that we tried to play classic recently is GameCube, Wii, and then we also have the PlayStation 2, which we both grew up on in our childhood years.
Oh, yes. That's like one of the best years of my gaming life, that's for sure.
Same here, even though I didn't play too much compared to Ethan. Yeah, we do cover retro games on here, so expect some retro content sprinkled here and there. I'm not sure we're going to be doing all that much, but we do have plans to do several retro games at one point or the other.
Indeed.
All right, next question is, will you cover next-gen games?
Actually,
good
news.
Funny you mentioned that. Does this answer your question?
And don't forget about my little control over there.
And does this answer your question? So yes. Yes, so we do plan to cover next-gen stuff. We actually already have some next-gen videos up on our channel comparing some of the popular games out there. So be sure to take a look at that. And we plan to do more comparisons to games that get ported or remade as we go. So yeah, definitely look forward to comparisons. We obviously also plan to cover next-gen games in general as well. Well, we have several lined up, of course. Horizon Forbidden West being one of those.
Yes.
So definitely look forward to that. And then just recently, as of videos recording. Ethan just got off playing some Final Fantasy VII integrate DLC. So yeah, we do next gen stuff.
Indeed.
Now, you guys are probably wondering, what games don't you play?
Oh, we have several lists in our list we don't play, unfortunately, but there's another few games out there I don't personally want myself. Fortnite.
Yes, do not expect any Fortnite content on this channel. Period.
Unless if something happens.
Unless something happens that convinces me to try it again. We'll play it, but don't expect me even to be happy about it.
Nope, not at all.
We also won't play Minecraft.
Not as much, unfortunately. No.
Just because we're not big Minecraft people.
Nope.
We don't plan to play Call of Duty, or sadly, I could dare say any Activision game at this point. For those who are 100% unaware, I will try to leave some links in the description below if I remember, but there's some bad stuff going on with Activision at the moment that have convinced me and Ethan to not play a single Activision game.
Yeah, we probably don't want to spread it throughout the YouTube, so I bet there's people out there already talks about this.
Yeah, so me and Ethan will not be covering any Activision games going forward. We do have previous live streams that we might upload at one point, but in terms of going forward, we don't plan to cover it, unfortunately.
Nope.
It's just, me and Ethan would feel extremely dirty if we did it.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to do it. I'm sorry, guys.
Yep. But Call of Duty for sure is definitely not going to be one of them, even if we break that rule, because I just hate that series.
Yeah, I would definitely say I wouldn't mind covering some of the classics.
Yes, but outside of that, don't expect me and Ethan to cover any of the modern games. Period.
Yeah, I would say after Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Which is the game that Ethan dived out of the series. I think he dived out at a pretty good time.
Yeah, I just got sick of what I see too much.
Which is totally valid. But yeah, so there is that. Let me see what other questions. Will you guys plan to cover all the latest anime coming out?
Well, there is. I could cover like the latest episodes of My Academia, or depends what kind of anime you are talking about.
Yeah, it really depends. Me and Ethan will try our best to cover the latest anime, but no promises.
No promises on almost any of the latest anime that we see. But unless if there's something discussion I want to talk about, then I can do so. Indeed.
Do you guys plan to spoil anything in terms of media? TV shows, movies, books, etc.? Nope. One of the biggest rules that we have here on the channel, no spoilers.
Nope.
If we have to make that rule to explain it better, we will, and we will do it, and we won't put spoilers in the thumbnail at all. We're not like some people. Looking at you bigger YouTubers. Cough, cough.
Yup.
But we will not put spoilers in the game at all. But we all in the videos at all, but if we do spoilers, we will let you know either within the video title or inside the video itself.
Yep.
So yeah, but we don't really like doing spoilers for stuff. We try to do our best to explain stuff without spoiling it too much, but sometimes that just can be hard, so sometimes we might break that rule a little.
Yeah.
It really depends. Now, will you guys talk about leaks and rumors? Nope. I mean, we might retweet them on Twitter, but in terms of discussing them on the channel, no. There's enough clickbait videos going around like that. You can expect nothing of the sort from me or Ethan when we report any big news videos, because personally, me and Ethan, We don't believe in the leaks and rumors.
But I do know this, so we can say when they're official.
Yes, we will talk about when they are officially announced. But that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, don't expect us to talk about leaks and rumors unless we make, again, a certain exception. But I highly doubt for that one specifically we will make any exceptions.
Indeed.
Because, you know how Twitter and YouTube tend to take it serious.
You bet.
Let me see. Are there any games that you and Ethan want to cover in the future? Plenty.
Yep.
There's lots that we want to cover in the future. But if there's any gaming specifics that you want me and Ethan to look into, let us know in the comments below. We really do appreciate suggestions, and we'll definitely look into games if they're interesting enough.
Yep.
In fact, several games that me and Ethan have played over the last couple years is mainly due to people talking about it on social media, and we end up getting the games ourselves.
Yep.
So yeah, something to look into. Now, will Ethan talk about certain game? Will Ethan or you ever do any rant videos?
Unfortunately, there is some. Unfortunately.
There are some times that me and Ethan will possibly do a rant video, but we try not to rant all that much.
Or you could definitely say constantly. How about that?
Yeah. We don't go off on a tangent like some people do. If anything, we'll probably rant on Twitter more than we do on YouTube.
Yeah, so it depends what certain things going on. Like, if, for example, if there's a do with, like, what happened with Sony, I hate to be honest, but that's a fair one.
That one is a fair one. Oh, we probably won't do that unless it's really warrants talking, but, yeah. It still is a fair subject.
Yep.
If we talk about, like, minor nitpicks, that's silly.
Yep.
Silly. I personally believe if we'll talk about minor things, that it's just very, very, very silly.
Yeah, I know.
Like graphics and stuff, unless of course it's practically unrunnable.
Yeah, or even unrunnable, yeah.
So, yeah. In terms of that, we probably won't do that all that often.
Nope.
But we will try our best to not do vet videos that much. We understand now a lot of you probably want to sit through our thoughts like that, so we won't make any promises, but we will definitely not be doing vet videos all that much compared to other channels.
Yeah, probably, like, not so constantly.
Yes.
Kind of like the one YouTuber, I'm not going to give out names, but he does it a lot than me.
Indeed. Do you guys do live streams?
Confirm? Yes.
We try to do live streams as much as we can. In terms of, in general, reaction live streams, I try to do it every time there's a major gaming event. Oh, hold on a second.
Some of that, folks.
I guess one thing I should mention as well. Quite often during some of our recordings, we'll probably have interruptions, so I'll have to cut sometimes.
Well, it already did cut, as you can already see, or it's already been cut.
Yeah, so try not to do that often, but yeah. Now what were we talking about?
We were talking about the do with our live streams.
Oh yeah. So we do live stream from the PlayStation 5 quite a bit. We don't have any face cam yet because the PlayStation 5 HD cam, it's expensive, man.
And we did add a PS4 cam, but it doesn't, well, it does work, but
it doesn't work with the PlayStation 5 without the adapter, and we still have yet to get that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we can't say that we will be doing it just yet, but when we eventually get to cam, we will have cam live streams. In terms of, in general, the action live streams, though, I try to do it every time there's a major gaming event that's going to be streamed, like an upcoming PlayStation showcase.
Oh, the showcase. I'm not confident about.
The Xbox gaming events.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have Nintendo Deluxe, which obviously you guys know as longtime Nintendo fans, we have to do.
And we do the Game Awards as well. Not every one of them, but just the bigger ones. But specifically, if you're wondering, am I going to be doing it this year? Unfortunately, I'm not.
There is a very specific reason for that, and that's just because one of Ethan's games that he has enjoyed this year is going to be potentially one in the higher categories, and Ethan doesn't want to send himself up for disappointment.
Not just that, I already promised myself from last year as well, fortunately.
So
that's already not breaking the promise, and I am sticking with it regardless.
Yes. So Ethan will be skipping it this year. So it will just be me. But normally, me and Ethan usually do the Game Awards together.
But this year particularly, I need a year break, because last year kind of made me stressed out.
Yeah. So this year, Ethan is taking a break from doing the Game Awards streaming. But usually, for those who are wondering, in past years, we have done it together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I'll still have Ethan join us possibly for predictions at least, so he's at least somewhat involved, but he won't be doing the live reactions this time.
Correct. Yeah, I can do predictions, no problem. That's not what I'm gonna be doing is go on watching the Game Awards on each of those awards.
Yes, but Ethan will at least do predictions with us like he's always done in the past, because he at least wants to predict and see which ones will be right or wrong.
I don't mind if it, like I say, I just prefer like knowing like after the awards anyway, or because I don't want to get no
Yeah. So yeah, but that was a good add-on for that one, bud.
I had to.
So yeah, we always do live. So be sure to keep an eye on both of my and Ethan's Twitters, for when we do live streams, because that way we can let you guys know when we're live. I usually tweet when me or Ethan is live, so I'll let you guys know. So be sure to follow mine mainly, but sometimes Ethan will too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys? What games do you guys usually live stream?
Oh, we live stream almost a tons, man. But for me though, recently I did live stream, like MC just mentioned, Final Fantasy.
Yes. Final Fantasy is one of Ethan's favorite games, favorite game series that he's going to like, and me too. Yeah, definitely a series that me and Ethan want to stream more. But because we have very limited stuff that we can do in terms of streaming right now, we can't do stream from our Xbox or Switches right now until I get a better computer.
Yep.
So, for the time being, I'm kind of restricted on what I can do.
Yep.
But that aside, we'll try to do. We try to stream a whole bunch of games. One of the more common ones that we stream quite a bit is Street Fighter.
Yeah. Street Fighter was a good fighting series, honestly, and it still is up to this day.
Indeed. We will also stream sometimes games that launch day one, depending on whether me and Ethan are together that weekend or not.
Yes, so I did it one time on Ratchet & Clank. I think I almost did it on that day. But, yeah, so, yeah, you guys know, like, I cover mostly, like, important games that everybody knows.
Yes, and definitely we do quite a bit of live streaming of different types of games, so be sure to keep an eye out. You never know what games we're going to be live streaming.
Yeah, so, like I say, of course I had one game that I was going to do is I had a chance, maybe I can do is maybe post something like a Psychonauts or something, because that's something I'm really getting into right now.
Indeed. And now, another question you guys probably have, and I know for a fact you guys are probably going to ask, is what retro games do you guys cover? Well,
Oh,
we cover several different types, mainly our childhood favorites.
mainly like in like around 2000s, like GameCube or PlayStation 2, original Xbox, depends, of course.
Yep. Definitely depends. Because I don't have an original Xbox currently. It's the one Xbox I'm missing from my collection.
But yeah. No, we just don't always cover those. We also cover up like a little bit higher generations as well.
Indeed. Are there any particular? Do you guys cover fighting games?
Oh, you kidding me? We covered like a lot. Not recently. We covered up like since Street Fighter. We did with Dead or Alive.
Soul Calibur.
And then Tekken might be next though, cause I gotta have to do Tekken for sure. But fortunately, I need to get maybe more than just what I got. I gotta get maybe other ones, but you'll get the picture, folks.
Yep. Now, you guys are probably asking, where can I suggest a certain game for one of you to play? Well, first of all, be sure to let us know which person you want to play, me or Ethan. So we can discuss about it and get together and talk about it.
Yep.
The second thing is, it depends on the game. Me and Ethan have strengths and weaknesses in terms of gaming.
Yep.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below, or request or DM us on Twitter.
Yep.
What series do you have here on the channel?
Oh,
we have quite a few.
Yes, we do. Yes. So particularly this channel was originally covered a lot of Sonic content, but do not worry. There is more than just Sonic. I also do my own coverage, like maybe, but the problem is I can't even cover a lot of that, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah, we do lots of different series on this channel. In terms of video series, we have a couple. Interview clues, where I interview some random people from the internet and talk about their hobbies and what they like to do. So if you're interested in interview clues, please DM me on Twitter or Discord, and we can chat. Chat. I would love to discuss your favorite hobby or what you like to do. Pre-recorded, of course. No live streams. All of it. This would be pre-recorded, and I will put it up on the channel. So just so you know, I'll leave a link in the description below to Interview Clues' playlist so you guys can see what it's like.
Indeed.
Another game that me and Ethan love to play. Love to play for sure. Let me see, what was it? Another series that me and Ethan love to do is Shot Makers.
Yes.
It's basically our countdown series where we talk about a certain topic and count down to it, like our top 10 favorites, our top 10 least favorite levels,
or even least worst, or least, or wherever you name it, folks.
Indeed, and we'll do it. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, let us know in the comments below for the Shot Makers. We'll maybe can discuss it then.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Is there any other questions? I think that is about it in terms of frequently asked questions. If you guys have any more, let us know in the comments below, and me and Ethan can answer them.
Indeed.
Let me see. So what else? So in terms of systems owned, we own quite a few. I'll let Ethan go over his first.
I own the PS5, as you already know that. And also I do own the Switch. I own the PS2, but... I own a PS2 right now. I'm trying to catch up with the classic games you've noticed. I own a Wii myself, but I haven't played it as much lately, unfortunately. Also, I do own an Xbox One, but I also don't use it as much as lately, just to keep that clarified. And, I think that's what I know so far.
Indeed. In terms of what I own quite a few more systems than Ethan here. But that's just because out of the two of us, I've been the collector gamer, I guess.
Fair enough.
So I own an Xbox Series S, I want an X though, trust me.
Oh, I do too. No worries about that, folks. I will maybe get that, but I'll trade in my Xbox One eventually.
Obviously you guys know I own a Switch. And I own a Switch Lite as well. Let me see. I also have a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and a PlayStation 2.
Oh, I want to get a PS3 myself.
Yes.
I forget to tell you that.
Yes. We also share a PSP and my Nintendo 3DS. We want to get the Vesta, of course, of one point or the other, so we can play that too.
Yep.
In terms of very old retro systems, the only one I own at the moment is the Sega Genesis and the Dreamcast.
Yep. But the thing is, I do have some PS1 games, though. However.
Indeed. But yeah, those are all the systems that me and Ethan personally own. So if you have any requests for any of those games that you want us to cover from any of those systems, let us know in the comments below, and me and Ethan can look into it.
Got it.
Now, are there any particular... now, another thing is, where can you find me and Ethan?
Oh, there's some good places. Like, you can find me on Twitter. Well, of course, I have Facebook, but I prefer not go over there for that.
Yeah. Ethan, I don't have a Facebook personally, but yeah, if you want to reach us, the best way to get both me and Ethan is our Twitter. Mine is DMixerMClues, and then Ethan is Radiant Ethan N.
It could also be Discord too, because I do go on there sometimes, but not as often.
Yeah, you'll have to DM me and Ethan for those though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's those two. Let me see. How often do you guys upload? Well, every other day. Really depends on what we're both doing.
Mm-hmm.
But we try to at least upload a video a week. That's my and Ethan's plan. Sometimes that doesn't happen, of course, but we try to upload a video a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes even more, depending on certain things that happen, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that. The next one. Let's see. Oh, do you guys have a Discord server? Not yet. Working on it though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's really about it.
Yep.
Alright guys, well, thank you for watching this video. I'll leave a link in the description below to some of the videos that, if you're new to the channel, that you should definitely check out that we have done together. We've done plenty in our history. Yeah, I definitely look forward to seeing you on the channel. Also, if you see us live streaming, don't be shy, comment.
Yeah.
Comment. We don't bite, right, bud?
Mm-mm.
So yeah, seriously, chat with us. Often enough, I actually see people join our live stream, but they don't say a word.
Right.
So yeah, we don't bite. Honestly, me and Ethan like talking.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, me and Ethan will see you around the channel. And for now, this is yours truly, Music Clues.
Ethan, signing out.
And y'all have a nice
gaming day.
See ya, guys.
See ya.